So I guess before we start, I'll give a little bit of backstory of why this is the screen that we tune into. Despite my earlier statement, like months ago, that I will never cast a replay, I only cast live games, this is a replay. So what happened was yesterday, I got a PM saying, hey, spectate this. Or just like spectate. But at the time I was busy and I couldn't do it. And then today I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should go ahead and finish it. So here I am casting this game. Because it's a replay, I unfortunately know which team will win. And I know exactly how long this game goes for. But I don't know anything else because I wasn't here when this game was played. And I received the DM pretty much at the start of the game. So I'm pretty sure I'm just casting it not because like the game's hype or anything. I was just told to spectate this while the game was happening, like the very early game. I think the message came 3 minutes into the game or something, based on the timestamps. But nobody at that point, it was impossible for the players in the game to know, how long this game will go, like who will win or whatever. But I got the request. I couldn't answer it because I was busy. But now I'm not so busy. So I grabbed the replay for this game and I'm going to cast it. It is still a blind game because I have not seen a single second of it. Knowing the outcome kind of spoils things. But regardless, we'll play it straight until the end. The matchups are already pretty interesting. We got Teemo against Tryndamere. Definitely not the most common top lane matchup you see. We're going to have Kayn jungling against the Jarvan. Viktor mid against Vladimir. Oh boy. Kalista Braum versus Ezreal Yuumi. Ezreal Yuumi is a pretty common pairing now. Just because it's a very annoying lane to go against. Interestingly, I will point out the Teemo in this game started Dark Seal with refill. Not Doran's, against a Tryndamere. It's pretty bold and he's going to be slapped on right now. He didn't even take Blind Dart level 1, so Tryndamere can just walk up and clap him. Yuumi? Yuumi might be left alone right outside Ezreal. Oh, come on. One more hit will stun. Flash in from the Braum. The Ignite, everything lands, but the first blood, it goes to the AD carry. AD carry does die right after. Kalista picks it right up, but he gets the first blood. He loses the minions. Might not be a worthwhile trade overall. Oh my god, it's just so much damage from the Vladimir. This man is crazy. So, very interesting start already. That was a pretty ham tower dive, all things considered. Probably doesn't work out that well, but here comes the Vladimir. He wants it again. Ties of blood, not gonna find the connection. Jarvan walked this way mid while Kayn is doing his buff. So Jarvan will now walk into red buff. Blue team knows there's an on my way ping onto the Raptors. There's no mid prio. Viktor can't assist and neither can Teemo. This is a very ham invade. Kayn went in. Let's just go ahead and check. He went in. He's taking the chickens. Jarvan's taking red. They didn't see each other, I'm pretty sure. Oh, does he want more though? He's gonna walk over the wall. He sees the buff is dead. So he knows Jarvan is here. They will not encounter each other in their jungles. But here comes the Kayn for the gank. Jarvan's gonna answer with top as well. This is why you don't start Dark Seal. Way too greedy. And it's also a Teemo with no teleport. And he's gonna lose a crap ton of minions here. Look at that. This is a whole wave here. 6 minions. He's actually lost a bit more than that. And Tryndamere is gonna get a Demolish proc. Interesting that the Tryndamere is running Demolish. That's a green tree Tryndamere on his secondary. So Teemo's gonna back for a pair of shoes and a pink ward. Jarvan successfully ganking, rotates to the scuttle, and now Kayn walks up. I'm not sure what he's doing because he knows for sure Jarvan has blue buff and it's not his. So he's just gonna go counter jungle the wolf camp. Bot lane, we still have Ezreal farming under tower. That first blood did cost him quite a bit. He got first blood, but now he's 2 mini waves down. Very, very not worth. I do think like if you were the Kalista, obviously not dying to the Ezreal would be the best play, but if you did give up first blood to him, killing him right after, so early on in the lane, the skills first wall. But Kayn, he's gonna get caught out here. His Q doesn't bring him over the wall, so he's just gonna walk over. Bot priority is there though. Ezreal cannot contest this. Braum's gonna rotate in, try to stop the Jarvan. Jarvan's gonna flash, flag, and drag. He gets that kill onto the Kayn. 1-3 now is the team kill score. The stuns are coming out. One more Winter Spite will seal it. Kalista will come in from the spear. The Ren, the everything is coming down. She flashes forward. One more spear will do it. She does get the kill. Double buffs to the Kalista. And now Vladimir might be next on the chopping block, but he lights the Braum on fire and kills him off. And now the transfuse. The damage is turning. Ezreal has returned as well. Yuumi Prowling Projectile finds it. Ezreal finds the damage. He's gonna get the kill on the Kalista. Double buff transfer complete onto the Ezreal ADC. Yuumi is going to try to make something happen. She has to be careful here, but here comes the Teemo rotate. Tides of Blood is not available. No, not Tides of Blood. Sanguine Pool, I'm sorry. Vladimir is going to survive though. Teemo will flash Ignite for no reason. Kayn's going to get chunked out by the Ezreal. So much damage coming down. But Ezreal has like given up on his lane entirely. Not even going back down until now. Viktor though. He's still fine as a result of all of this. He's still holding a CS lead over the Vladimir. Ezreal checks the red buff. He doesn't find anything. Braum sitting the try, but Ezreal has Blast Cone over. His route back to lane is very safe through his own ward. Laning phase resumes here for bot lane. Bop and block and get the Yuumi back. Teemo gonna try for some trades against the Tryndamere. The mocking shout coming in, spinning splash does connect, but he's gonna get blind by the Teemo. He can't land a hit. Kayn's contesting the scuttle, he smites it away. He's the one that gets it, slashing the Jarvan once. He drives him back to his own jungle for now. Oh, Tryndamere, be very careful. He's level 6, he has ultimate. Teemo is not level 6, he doesn't have the shrooms. The shroom slowdown might be what he's needed. He wants this. He gets the slow on the Teemo. Spinning slash will kill him. Here's the ignite. That's a certainly dead Badger. Slabbed finds the kill against the Teemo. Now 1-0-1 was a very healthy CS lead. That Dark Seal for Teemo has not paid off whatsoever. This is why you don't start Dark Seal. It's not a great item to start. The raw HP from Doran's Ring is just way better. Kalista gonna try for a trade here. Two more spears. One more will do it on the Yuumi. No stun possible. Ezreal's level 4. He sees Kalista tank the tower shot. He's going in. Yuumi attaches to him, but they can't find the damage. Ezreal can't find the arcane shift. He could have flash eat in if you really wanted to, but it might have been way more reckless. It would have been a guaranteed kill if he did it, because Kalista's almost doubling his farm. This lane is not going well for him despite his 2 kills. Viktor is still holding even against the Vladimir, but Vladimir is so much scarier come the late game. What? Wait, hold on, that blue buff handoff. I was just gonna say something. Wait, that blue buff, what? Kayn took it? Kayn took it with the red buff burn, right? He got the 100 gold, and Viktor didn't get the buff. Oh, it's a replay so I can do this. Oh, oh no. And the 100 gold and the buff goes over to Kayn. Meanwhile, Viktor's absence means that red team secures a Drake. Vladimir's gonna rotate down. Top lane, Teemo's gonna shove away Van. It's gonna be red team's Drake to take. Bot lane, everything's normal. Ezreal's gonna reset. Top lane, they're gonna immediately respawn with a Herald. Now mid lane might be in trouble. Jarvan flags and drags in. Viktor flashes in place! This is why he didn't get that blue buff. You didn't earn it. The Hemo Plague pop kills him off. Oh dear lord. Well, we all saw that. Blue team's gonna secure the Herald, but Tryndamere kicking the crap out of the top lane turret, and Vladimir's doing the same to mid lane. This game's looking great for red team so far this game. Kayn's gonna try for a gank. Is he gonna do it? He has a mark. He's not gonna consume it. No ultimate from the Kayn. Tryndamere just walks away. This lane not so gankable right now. Teemo is not strong. He can't hope to contest the Tryndamere. Kalista trying for aggressive play here. Face call, pulling the Braum in. Flash from the Ezreal gets him right out, safe and sound. He'll be just fine. Oh, I apologize for that. That Windows notification was in fact me. It was a notification from Google Chrome recommending me a subreddit. You think I'm not interested in that kind of thing right now? Blue team has summoned Rift Herald. They're going to lay siege to middle tower. Tryndamere slap in the face will miss because he's been blinded. Mocking Shout comes in. Here's the Ignite. Ignite gets traded right back, but oh man, Teemo just does not have the damage necessary. Tryndamere Undying Rage gets him out safe and sound. That's gonna be the 8th kill here for red team. Yuumi prowling projectile from long distance does land. Ties of Blood connects. Ezreal's in the gravity well. He gets stunned up. Yuumi is gonna attach over. Victor gets to walk away with his life for now. So far, not a lot of good things here happening for blue team. Bot lane is crushing it, but that's about it. Every other lane is just horribly losing, and here comes the Draven Cataclysm. He's locked himself in a cage, and Kalista's turning on the damage. The Windows notification shows up again, and now Kalista trading 1v3, 2v3. Here comes a Kayn assist. Ezreal does die. There's not enough damage. Finishing up. Flag and Drag kills her off. Kayn ultimate will find the kill onto Yuumi, and now Jarvan's in the middle of everybody. And finally, someone other than Kalista gets on the board this game. That was a 2-for-2 overall in a 3-for-3 skirmish. That was a 2v3 for the longest time. Props to bot lane for playing that out pretty nicely here for blue team, but they do ultimately still lose their ADC. The damage from Vladimir coming out, killing off the Victor in a solo kill. Now Teemo returning some poke onto the Tryndamere. Tryndamere doesn't have Undying Rage. He has to flash away from the Teemo. Imagine running from a Teemo. And he's just getting out. 35 CS in the lead and 2 kills, but he can't do it. He's overstayed and now he has to just get out. Okay, I'm going to dismiss this message from my Windows notification pop-up. Watch it show up again later and just gives me a 3rd Windows notification ping. That'd be so annoying. I should just go to my action center and like disable all of it. Kalista has picked up Executioner's Calling very early on to combat the Yuumi healing. And the Vladimir much later, along with the Tryndamere. Cutting down the Zoomies healing is quite impressive. Zoomies heals a crap ton. Like, this is rank 2 Zoomies, right? Oh, stay on her for a sec. It heals for 150, give or take. We'll just say 100. Yeah, we'll just say 150. That's a lot. Like, in contrast, right? Look at heal. Zoomies is basically better heal. Final chapter does pop out. Whoa, where's the fight? Ezreal's gonna get killed off here by the King. Excellent commentator, by the way. Now mid lane is being ganked and top lane loses their first turret. I was too busy looking at heal values. What the hell happened? Seems like all that died was just the Ezreal. And Tryndamere, ooh, he's gonna take away the Braum. Teemo tried to steal it, but he's not gonna get it. Kane's gonna find his own jungle severely pinched by the enemy top laner of all things. And now Victor, he has to try to run away here. He does get out. Jarvan, he's coming out. There's 2 very low members. He has a Cataclysm. He has a Flag and Drag. He's coming in. Braum just insta-dies. Cataclysm Crater locks up the Kalista, except Kalista is a living bunny and just hops her way out of it. Jarvan can't convert that kill, but he finds one onto the Braum. 5-11 now. A 3,000 gold lead, give or take, for red team. And here comes the Vladimir. Oh, he needs to go fast. Kalista's just recalling. Kalista will make it out. But Dragon is up, and that's gonna be red team's 2nd Drake of the game. Knock up onto the Tryndamere. Kayn has turned into Rast. I apologize if clearing the throat is audible. You see, I just came from dinner to cast this game, and during dinner, I choked on a very large piece of food. And not only did it not kill me, which is lucky. But also the sensation of like there having been a piece of food in your throat makes it really hard to shoutcast right after. I had to swallow very deliberately to try to rinse away that feeling. It's not pleasant at all. Like I feel like I don't know. It's just a horrible experience. Don't choke on food. Chew slowly. How that. Tryndamere's gonna come down for a gank. There's a cat attached to him. Final chapter pops out. Double root. And Kalista being exhausted and ignited up. There's just no hope for her. Face call pulls in the Braum. And Braum is just not going to do anything here. Braum ultimate does come out. But the Tryndamere going hard and fast. He's very mad. He's too angry to die. They kill off the AD carry. Just brute forcing that gank. And it works out. But Tryndamere no longer has Undying Rage. Can they still commit to this dive? They might not try it if they know it's good for them. Braum has to recall. He has no health. The dive is happening. Yuumi tanks one tower shot. Kayn just walks into the wall. Blue Smite onto the Tryndamere. He's going to make his way out the other side. Ezreal, he needs to try to land some damage. Arcane Shift, Mystic Shot, anything. Prowling Projectile will not hit as well. Kayn has no mana. He is most certainly just dead here. Sweeper from Yuumi finds him. Now Tryndamere gets alone time with the tower. Meanwhile, Jarvan making all sorts of things happen on the top lane. Gonna take away the Herald as well. This tower not long for the world. No, it will be saved by the Kalista just in time. And the Braum has arrived. The Winter Spike stacks are stacking up onto the Tryndamere. One more will do it. They do get the stun. But do they have the damage here? 5 spirits into the Tryndamere. Ezreal is going to be next on the chopping block. He has to try to flash away to save himself. Braum tanking a ton of poke as he walks his way in. He's just going to die again. But Kalista finds the trade damage back. Tryndamere, he's running in. Rin slows him down. He can't continue the trace. Jarvan comes in, he's given up on the Herald. Teemo interrupted him, and he's gonna try for a gank in mid, taking away Victor's flash. He's gonna be just fine, but blue team loses their second turret of the game. This game is not looking good. Oh man, that one had to be loud. Excuse me. Like, let's look at the carries here. When you have unchecked Tryndamere top lane, and when you have unchecked Vladimir mid lane, unchecked means like unkilled essentially. They just got to do whatever the hell they want this game. Oh, maybe this might be a death. No, Sanguine Pool gets them out. These guys will be so scary past a certain point in the game. Tryndamere is just a split push threat that I think right now blue team will struggle to answer, and in the late game cannot answer. And Vladimir is just Vladimir. The team fighting, backline deleting terror. Ezreal is going to clear out the pink in the pit. Victor and Kayn both used their ultimates in that trade, but couldn't kill anybody. Blue team's finally gonna respawn with one tower of their own, but meanwhile, Tryndamere's Yuumi, they're going down there. Oh, Prowling Projectile. Oh, he guessed wrong! The alcove hides them every time. And blue team makes it out safe and sound. Yuumi guessed wrong. Ezreal's just gonna free from top for a while, but he's got a long way to go to catch up to the Kalista. He's over 60 CS behind. That's abysmal. Not even Teemo's that far behind, and we just saw Teemo being demolished in lane. Like, this is more than... Because he wasn't even dying that much in lane. This is just... He didn't play League of Legends during the laning phase. That's all. How do you fall 60 CS behind like this? Vladimir Tides of Blood goes down, and the Transfuse, it will kill him up. A Sanguine Pool gonna prolong it for a little bit. He heals so much. Oh my goodness, that was a Hemo Plague plus the Red Trees. Oh no, he doesn't have Red Tree. That was Hemo Plague plus Empower Transfuse, just giving him like 600 health back. Amazing. Yeah, when when Vladimir gets rolling like this, there's really nothing you can do here. Tryndamere's gonna slap the crap out of the Kalista. He's gonna flash forward. to try to convert this kill. He's not gonna get it. Face Call is going to try to keep him at bay for a little while. Kalista needs to hop a little bit more. One more will do it here. Undying Rage wears off. They finally kill off the Tryndamere. Kalista finds a shutdown. Flag and Drag will miss, but flash forward from the Jarvan. Cataclysm locks her up. Final chapter gets that kill. Teleport is coming in. Here's the Kayn to assist. Braum has to try to run for his life. 2 stacks of passive life, but it wears off. The knockup, not there. He buffers the Flag and Dragon, kills the Braum in time, and now the Chaos Storm coming down. Everybody from blue team is collapsing on here. The Blaze Reach finds a Yuumi for a knockup. Blue team finds a favorable fight for the first time. They lose their AD carry and support, but they found a winning fight. Ezreal AFKing on the side of the cliff. You don't want to do that. He's gonna miss on the blast cone. He doesn't get the knockback, but it's okay. Blue team's not gonna chase him. They just thought he killed it. Vladimir, he has a Hemo Plague up, but he's very low. Can he do it? He's gonna try to flash away from the Teemo. Teemo feeling big and strong for the first time in his life. And they're gonna secure Drake number 1 here for blue team, finally finding a positive play for themselves. They still have a hell of a mountain to climb to get back into this game. Herald 2, it was secured by blue team. It's gonna be dropped. It's gonna crash into mid tower. Kalista has respawned. Braum is in hot pursuit of Kalista, right behind her as it were. Mid lane tower does go down, but this Herald cannot be escorted any further. They're just gonna kill it off. But they tied the turret count up 2-2. Critically though, one of the blue team's towers taken was the mid tower. That's the one you want to kill. Teemo going to try to shoot away some minions top. Tryndamere and Yuumi clearing out the tri-brush. Now the game just kind of settles down for a little bit. They're just looking for the next set of objectives to play around. For red team, it's very clear. They need to kill blue team's mid T1 tower. So they're gonna resort to the classic Nayram strat and just send everybody mid until something gives. But first they're gonna rotate to bot lane. They're gonna try to look for a pick, but this play will never work out. They're gonna steal away the red buff. And now they're gonna walk their way to mid lane. The siege is gonna start pretty soon, I'm assuming. The Tryndamere split pushing. I don't know why the split pusher is carrying a Yuumi around. You don't need a Yuumi with you when you're split pushing. Oh, the Yuumi detached. I was about to say maybe the Yuumi's AFK. But here comes the blue team bot lane here to contest. Kayn is here as well. They just gave up mid lane turret. Might as well, mid lane turrets are so low. Blaze Reach finds knockup and Glacial Cascade follows up. Undying Rage does get popped. Spinning Slash will get him over the wall. But the Kayn is coming right with him. And they do kill off the Tryndamere. Now Yuumi has no friends. But red team is still laying the siege hard. The Kayn Q completely whiffs. And Yuumi Zumi is going to try to get her out. Blaze Reach, it does find it. And the Jarvan not arriving fast enough. Ezreal's gonna be pincered by the Kalista. Face Call comes out, but it's too short. They don't find a knockup. Braum gonna kill the Ezreal. Ezreal gave up on life and started channeling, calling down a mothership. But there is no alien mothership coming. Vladimir is next on the chopping block. This is a throw from red team on a monumental scale. The stun comes down. Vladimir is no longer unkilled. He has found his first death just 22 minutes in. 13-17. They just found a 4-for-0. That's Baron for blue team. And Jarvan is not in a position to contest. He can't do it. This is all blue teams to take. That throw. My god. When you send 3 people bot against a split pusher, how do you lose the fight that badly? Jarvan's gonna flag and drag and he's not gonna find the blue team secure. It's too strong. And Jarvan is gonna die in the pit. Now blue team has the gold lead. What a very awkward series of events here for red team. That was such a disastrous throw. I cannot believe. Of all the ways they lose the lead, that is the way it happened. To be honest, I blame the Yuumi. Like, why are you following the split pusher of all things? Just let him do his thing. He drew 3 people bot. You won. Just push mid. But no, she had to go with him, and oh god. And then the rest of red team go, oh no, save our cat, and they just walk into a meat grinder. Props to honestly to like Braum and Kalista as well for setting a lot of those plays up. Kalista finding a play onto Ezreal, Braum finding the flash Q onto Vlad. Critical catches here. They needed these kills and these shutdowns. Boy, oh boy, they got it. They got it in such a huge way, too. Jarvan flag and drag is gonna catch Victor. Oh, Victor, he should not be the one split pushing. You sure he has the best chance here? Although they do toss the kitchen saying, what is that final chapter? Oh, it's trying to peel back the Kayn. Kayn was inside Ezreal. I didn't even realize. Yuumi is going to save the Ezreal's life, but here comes the rest of blue team. They're pincering around. Jarvan might be found here. Glacial Cascade finds absolutely no one. Kayn's going to try to buy some time, but the Vladimir does so much damage. Braum has shown up, but he's alone. Where's the Kalista? Kalista's coming down. One more will stun, but the Sanguine Pool is not going to be found. There's no stun. Face Call finds the knockup. Vladimir dies anyway. Now Ezreal has to try to run away. He doesn't have flash. He just used Arcane Shift. Kayn walking through the wall. He's in hot pursuit. Blaze Reach. One more knockup will find it. What is that Blaze Reach? No! And the Ezreal just gonna make it out with the Arcane Shift. Yuumi detaches to soak 1 Q, and he's gonna walk out. Oh no, what was that? And Kalista, oh no, the Jarvan's not gonna do it. He could have done it, maybe. It would have been suicidal. But he might have been tilted enough to try it, you never know. Drake is up. Despite missing the Ezreal kill, this Drake is all blue teams to secure. They do get it. And during this whole time, Teemo's just been fighting a Tryndamere up top. Kalista gonna try to spear in. Are they gonna find anything here? Jarvan spears are going into him. Ezreal has to try to run away. Zoomies will keep him alive for now. The Rin finds a lot of damage. Kayn's gonna overdive, and he's just gonna die under the tower. That's very ambitious. Vlad's gonna flash in to try to convert the kill. Kalista slowed down. She can't do it. Stopwatch finds her some time, and the gravity wall finishes off. Ezreal finds it with a Mystic Shot. He does Mystic Shot backwards, and that's gonna kill him off. Triple kill for the Victor. Quadra kill maybe? No. Vladimir finds a heal. He finds a Zayas. There's no quadra kill, but they lost so much. You can't afford to lose these members. You need to be pushing with Baron, and they just lost so many Baron buffs. Teemo trying to peel away the Tryndamere, stopping the attention from Tau Tower. He's actually containing the split push rather nicely, just by shrooming the wave over and over. But it's not really staving off the problem of Tryndamere being much better than him in this game. 26 minutes in, the kills have been tied up. Essentially, 2 kills behind, but the gold lead. This is not the gold lead I expected to see when I walked in and saw the early game. This doesn't solve blue team's problems. They have so many ticking time bombs waiting on red team. They have Vladimir, they have late game split push trend, they have Ezreal. Blue team can't beat this once their time runs out. And that timer is still sure as hell ticking. These last few series of plays have definitely extended the timer, and then that overdive and mid turret probably shortened it a little bit more. I wouldn't call it a throw, because I don't think you just toss away all of your lead. But I think that failing that dive and losing so many of your cores, like yeah, you found an even exchange, but you still lost what is potentially a Baron push, and you lost so many of your teammates that were getting fed. Like they had shutdown bounties on them. It's definitely a huge blunt of their momentum. Not an outright throw, but they would have definitely not wished for that to happen. The siege will begin regardless. Yuumi is finding a lot of chunk onto the Kayn. The Rast rather. Kalista is gonna come in, she's gonna try for an aggressive play. Final chapter goes out. The root is onto the Kalista. There's no Vladimir, there's no Jarvan, there's no Tryndamere. Jarvan's here. Cataclysm gonna find it. Vladimir joins the fight as well. Kalista solo in the back line. Oh, I've seen this play out many times. She can't survive against the Vladimir. Vladimir kills off the Braum with just collateral damage, but he's gonna die immediately after. Jarvan gonna dive back in, but he doesn't find the Kalista. He's gonna be killed off once again. Yuumi stranded in the field as well. She's gonna die to the Victor. Victor has 5 kills, and he found all of them in the past 3 minutes. He was 0-4. This guy was feeding, and now he looks like he's not. But trust me, he's not doing a lot. Red team gonna lose their turret. Tryndamere gonna take one back. Teemo's gonna be there to contest. And this might be an inhibitor for blue team. Overall, that was not a good fight for red team. They tried so many dives, but they couldn't find the critical target. They couldn't even kill the Guardian Angel on the Kalista. That's just not good. They're gonna try to walk away. They're gonna get out of there safe and sound. Kalista might run into a Tryndamere here actually. Oh, they ping her. They spotted her out. Tryndamere might be going. Oh, they see her doing the Raptors. This is the TSM's win play. She might have overstayed. Here's the here's the Tryndamere. He can't do it. He has to back off. If he had the element of surprise, if that brush wasn't worth it, he might have done it. But no, Kalista saw him coming. This is not the throw. Not the throw. Blue team still in control. They still look very good shape. Well, very good shape is kind of stretching it. They do still lose. Vladimir finished death cap. That's a huge power spike for the Vladimir. He has also gone for a Swifties, which is interesting. You don't need that extra 50 movement speed as much as you need like defensive values sometimes. Unless they have a lot of slows that you want to be reducing, and like, yeah, Teemo Shrooms, Braum, I guess. I still wouldn't go Swifties. Like, if you want to go more offensive, straight up Sork Shoes is just better. But blue team, they're going to go for their second Baron Nashor. Now, don't get me wrong, Boost of Swiftness, despite like nobody building it, it's still my personal favorite boost in the game, and this bias kind of stems back to like Season 2. When I just used to build it on people. They're gonna catch a Vlad, Vlad's gonna die, and Yuumi has no one to attach to. She's just gonna die, but they can't continue the Baron anymore. Vladimir gave up his body, but he did what he had to. He bought the Tryndamere time. Tryndamere's gonna be slapping away at that tower. This tower has to die now, right? I'm gonna send Teemo back, yep. Tryndamere finds the tower. He doesn't know how many people are blue team back, it's just a Teemo. He could go for this inhib, like what's Teemo gonna do to stop him? Everything gets pumped out onto the Jarvan, doing no damage from the Victor because it's not a fed Victor at all. The Braum goes in, he just insta-dies. Kayn Rast finds the damage, they find everybody trying to contest it. Kalista still piling spears in the Baron Nashor. How many spears are on this Baron? 56 spears? Oh my goodness. Okay, blue team secures the Baron Nashor, but Teemo's gonna die because Tryndamere solos away the Cloud Drake. So Tryndamere gets his team to Soul Point, kills off the Teemo. Not the inhibitor. Kalista solo pushing top lane. Nobody can respond to this. They have to clear base with whoever's alive. Tryndamere's alive and he's gonna run down mid. So this tower going to Kalista for now. 31 minutes in. 25 kills to 23. Blue team is suddenly looking very good. They got Baron again, so now they have a means to siege, they have a means to push to end. Red team's base is so fragile. One good fight ends the game. I think for either team, honestly. Ezreal gonna get himself rep up here. And the split push coming in again. Oh, Victor, how many times did they gotta teach you this lesson? You can't be split pushing. He is not the best split pusher, not because he can't wave clear, just because he can't survive. Like Tryndamere is gonna get anti mocking shout. He's gonna dive on him. The rest of his friends are coming. They might not even need it. Braum is here. Winter Spice slows down the Vladimir, but the Zumi speeds him up again. Flash, Teemo, Plague, Tides of Blood, the pool, the transfuse, the everything. The damage is there. Rich King gets called out, allows the Braum. Kalista comes in for the rescue. Braum gets saved for a little bit. The Runes stunning everybody with the Braum passive stacks. Vladimir's next on the chopping block. Jarvan finally kills off the support. And here comes a Rast, but their focus is split. Ezreal is not being contested. He has to try to walk away. The damage kills him off, and they found a team fight. This has to be the end of the game or something. Tryndamere's going to try the recall. He's going to stop the Teemo push at base. Teemo shooting away at the turret. Is he going to get it? No, Jarvan respawns. He kills off the Teemo. Now it's a 2-on-2. So blue team has to call off the siege. Oh, if Teemo was with the team, they could have done a lot more. Because they have to stop the siege after this. They can't push the base. They don't have numbers advantage. Oh, except Rast doesn't think so. Rast is still calling it. Oh, they're going back in. Jarvan is trying to stop this siege now. There's Baron minions. There's Tryndamere on the side. Can Kalista kite this out? She doesn't have protection. She just has GA. The beautiful Blaze Reach. 2-man knockup here. Undying Rage does come. And the Kayn Rast pops into Tryndamere with a shred of his life. The Ren. Sorry. The Ren that kills off the Tryndamere. Jarvan trying to flag and drag away, but he's not enough. He gets killed off as well. The Ezreal and Vladimir both respawn. They're gonna try to run it back into him. I started like lisping at the end of that cast, which was why I just started laughing. Kalista, oh, she gets called out. Oh, that's disastrous. She's just gonna die. Shut down to the Vladimir. They finally kill off the hyper-fed AD carry, but it's still gonna be enough. The Vladimir, oh no, he healed to full basically. The healing reduction, not enough. It's just not there. It doesn't cut off all of his healing. They lose the AD carry. They can't keep forcing, right? You lost Kalista. They just had to back, reset, wait for their AD carry. They just bought themselves a lot of time. They killed off a lot of people here on red team. Just reset. Buy your stuff. Get some wards. Secure a Drake in 90 seconds. And end the game. Take this game to soul point. Drake 7. But no, we're not going to see a 7 Drake this game. I don't think this game lasts that long. Actually, I do know exactly how long this game lasts. And, I mean, the video length probably also gives it away when this is published. But, yeah, this game definitely doesn't last until a 7 Drake. We are near... Well, we're almost nearing the end, I guess. Once again, I do know who won. I just don't know how they won. I didn't see anything of this game. I didn't see the final team fight. I want to see it. Red team made that huge, horrible throw at mid lane. That was the one split push error you don't make. Don't send the Yuumi with your split pusher. It's so simple. But the Yuumi kind of messes up. And they still never really recover from that throw. In fact, the goalie has just gotten worse. And yeah, you can't... It's interesting how they were in such solid position, and then one play happens, and they just can't get back into the game. It's very funny to think about. Ezreal gonna try for some poke. The push is still coming in. There's no towers, but they're so afraid of their threats. They can't really dive in here. Getting some chip damage on the inhib. Wave after wave. They just gotta chip it away. Teemo Shroom on the way will help. Victor's gonna get chunked out. The Tryndamere gonna try for a Hail Mary engage. Kalista's caught in the Cataclysm. She's gonna be the first victim. Oh no, that's a horrible sign for the team fight to come. The Kayn, the Teemo will die in the next. And the Ras diving into the back line. Can he kill the Ezreal? He does kill the Ezreal. Vladimir, is he gonna do anything here? He's gonna try to get himself out. Blaze Reach, I'm gonna find it. He's gonna try to transfuse. It's a weapon army. He's full build. Well, almost full build. And it's there. The terrifying Vladimir's threat. The timer's up. No, it's not. And it's just a Yuumi. This might be a clean ace here. It might be a clean ace here. No, it's not. Yuumi's gonna walk away. Turret's going down. Ras can just end the game here. Yuumi can't stop. Yuumi can't stop. Respawn timers are so long. Come on, Yuumi. I believe in you, little cat. He's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Blaze Reach. Oh no, he does no damage with his Nexus. Oh, flash away from final chapter. Can he do it here? Kayn. Oh, he's gonna get GA popped. He can't finish it. True Shot Barrage is not gonna... It's gonna whiff, but he didn't finish the game. He was the only survivor. Oh no. Oh, that Nexus was hanging on. Honestly, for all the throwing the Yuumi did, she did delay the Rast in the most comical ring around the rosy of all time, around her own Nexus. But you know, I guess if it works, it works. They delay the game. They didn't lose off that play. They live to fight another day. Now you gotta consider, that fight was after Kalista died first. Kayn has been decently fed this game as well, so he was able to clean up. But you lost your AD carry at the start of that game. At the start of that fight, I mean. They're gonna secure Baron number 3 here. This is gonna be blue teams, they're gonna take it away. My chat box is being cut off, I just noticed. I mean, I moved it there. Alright. One more push to seal the game. 9-9-9. That's a very interesting scoreline for the Ezreal. It's also a garbage scoreline for, well, pretty much anybody nowadays. Dying 9 times in the game is horrifying. Even more so as a carry. A support dying 9 times over an hour-long game Still kind of bad, but kind of forgivable. This scoreline on the Ezreal is that level of symmetry usually means a very tilted game. I say, like, definitely not the cleanest game you can play. But still, you're barely being relevant. Oh, the engager's coming down, final chapter, finds a root on the Victor, but no one else critical. Whoa, what's Vladimir doing? He's in mid lane. I don't know why you're doing this. There's an open nexus, just go in and kill it. Like, you don't need to siege this lane. You don't need to be doing this tower siege. There's an open nexus. How much health is that nexus at? Okay, it's a little bit more than half. Oh wait! Okay, at least at 50 seconds. The fight broke out while I looked away. But like, you don't need to be sieging here. You can just walk down mid. With Baron minions in a wide open base, you don't need to be trying to kill this last tower. This is red team's last tower. Oh, Kalista walks a little bit too far forward. Cataclysm, the lock-in, the cage is there. Victor is first to die. There's just a soup of death cooking in the middle. Kalista can't finish off the Ezreal either. And suddenly the team fight erupts. Rast, he's the last survivor. He needs to try to get out. Not there. The Hextech Proto Belt. I was gonna say GLP, but that's not GLP. Vladimir finds it, and that's a 5-for-1. Uh-oh. Yeah, like... that was just like a crap ton of AoEs thrown down onto the middle. Blue team can't survive. And after throwing all game, red team finds one fight. The one fight right outside their base. I still don't understand why they chose to siege this. Open. That they have 10 towers. This is their last turret. They don't need to go for the perfect turret game. Why were they sieging top? Just walk in and kill the Nexus. Or at least like force a fight or spread them thin, not being in a very narrow lane where they can dump AoE on you. But regardless, after coming so close, they don't find the win. And red team gonna take it back after a very long-winded game.